things that you just don't want to throw away anymore. You want to shred them so that the bad guys can't get that information. We've got a while supplies last price on a Royal 9-cut micro shredder. I like the automatic document feeder on this one too. I could put 100 pieces of paper in there and just walk away. Our price is less than $100 while I've got inventory. But when the inventory is gone, I can't get them back at that price again.
Nope.
Craig Smith, how are you?
I am spectacular, my man. Good to see you.
You are Shredder Man.
Darn right.
He's been bringing us shredders from Royal. Royal's American Royal Business Machines. They've been around for how many years?
Since 1904.
Okay, so they know their stuff.
Long time. They know what they're doing. Long time.
I remember when shredders only came in black.
Well, those days are gone, Dan.
Well, and the way they actually work has changed as well. Let's go through colors so that people can make their decisions.
Yep.
And then let's talk about what a micro cut really is.
That's a big story with this.
It's the ultimate security in terms of getting rid of or decimating that paperwork.
Yeah. The two colors we have up here at top, we have the mint that I'm putting some papers into right now, the auto feed tray. Next to that is the burgundy, which is also shredding away on that auto feed tray.
I like that they're both on casters, easy to move.
Totally assembled too, by the way. All you gotta do is plug it into the wall.
Nice. Okay.
Our colors down here, closest to you, Dan, we have the silver. Next to that is the rose, followed by the black. There's your classic.
Okay, you're calling this rose. Does that have like a copper?
It definitely looks more of a traditional gold. It has a little bit of touch of rose gold in there. That's a good shot of it. The black, just kind of keep it nice and simple, traditional. And then lastly, we have our navy blue there.
And by the way, it's one of the first Royal shredders that we've seen in a long time that had the door in the front, or the window, so that I can see exactly how much I've got in there. And that's a big bin.
4.5 gallons. That's how big that bin is, yeah.
But I'm taking up a footprint in my office that's tiny.
Not a lot of space. And the fact that it's on wheels too, fully assembled, all you gotta do is take it out of the box, plug it into the wall. The wheels allows you to hide it. So you can hide it underneath your desk. You can hide it if you have that overhang, little counter area in your kitchen where you have a little office set up. This can just roll right out, tuck it away, and then bring it on out when you need it. And now when you get that daily mail, that junk mail that we all get, I must throw away probably 60 to 70% of my mail before I even open it up.
More so this time of year than any other.
You get all those offers from the credit cards. Maybe you have a few pages that come back. They're stapled together. This front slot right here, Dan, can take up to 9 pages at a time.
Right.
It blasts through staples,
Yeah,
blasts through credit
staples are
cards.
not the Achilles heel at all.
Yeah, no problem at all.
How much joy do you get in shredding a credit card?
Great amount of joy.
Yeah.
Great amount of joy.
I can't explain it.
But also this auto feed tray is really unique as well. This is what you don't see in a lot of the shredders. So again, this front slot here is where the individual junk mail will go. Whole envelopes, all of that stuff. But now you want to clean out the filing cabinet. Now all of a sudden you open up that drawer and you find out, I still got taxes from 1996. You don't need them. All they're going to do is cause you trouble. It's better off just get rid of them.
The IRS.
Hold them for 7 years.
And by the way, I know those folks well.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh yeah. First name basis with a couple auditors. You have to hold your income tax information for 7 years. And then they tell you to shred it. Because after 7 years, it really is of no benefit, and they will not audit you for something that happened more than 7 years ago.
Yes. Any piece of paper you have that has personal information, that has medical information, that has financial information, this is what microcut looks at right here. Look at that great tight shot there. That's the window of the bin that we're looking at. By the way, try to put those pieces back together. And we've talked about this many times on the air, Dan. In a lot of townships around the country, as soon as you put your trash out by the curb, it's fair game. And traditionally, that's a good thing. So if you're throwing away an old bicycle, somebody may come by and say, hey, I could put that to good use.
Right.
But nobody has any good use for your personal information. It's only bad information.
Agree.
And people actually do that. They call them dumpster divers, where they go out there and they dive through people's trash. They try to find their personal information. They try to get a credit card number. They try to get a social security number. And when you do this, which is what a lot of us do to try to protect ourselves,
it's not enough.
It's a simple little habit. Hey, this is junk. I'm going to throw it away. This doesn't protect your info. This takes one piece into two. We put a regular piece of paper through this microcut shredder, Dan. It turns one piece of paper into over 1,100 little pieces.
Which is perfect. And identity theft today is the fastest growing form of theft, and there is a feeling of violation. All they're looking for is enough information to build a profile on you. And you would think something as innocuous as your name and address on the envelope, anybody can find that out, but it's the starting point. So I shred anything that I can. And here's the thing that I really like. When you and I first started talking about shredders a few years ago, it was what they called a strip shredder.
Yep, that was the early days of shredding right there.
So how many pieces of paper in this bin?
Got 25 pages in that red bin
Okay,
there.
now here's what's crazy. There's also 25 pieces of paper in this bin.
Yes.
But that was the newer
That's
technology
crosscut.
of crosscut.
A lot of shredders still made that way today, Dan.
Oh, most of them.
Yep.
But that micro cut that Craig was talking about, that's 25 pieces of paper as well. So you actually take up a whole heck of a lot less space. You can shred more. And this machine is also a lot quieter.
Well, we're actually having a conversation.
With
and
two of them going.
Yeah, and we're not shouting over each other. But we actually had this clear bin here, custom made, just to show you what's going on inside of the machine. When you get yours at home, your color of bin is going to match the color that you have at the top of the machine. So there's a good look at that burgundy right there. But just to show you this clear bin.
That burgundy, by the way, Scott, you say the burgundy and the rose gold are getting limited? Okay, go ahead.
All right. But there's a good look right there. This is what's actually happening to those pieces of paper. So think 8.5 by 11, regular size sheet of paper. Maybe it's that form, that old contract you have, that form that you filled out for your kids' basketball tryouts that came back home. You put this through the microcut shredder. Each piece of paper is being turned in to 1,100 pieces. And then when you use that auto feed tray, now you can walk away from the machine. Now there's nothing for you to do. You put up to 100 pages at a time in this auto feed tray, and now shredding's no longer a chore. You just put them in that tray, you walk away, you come back, you're gonna have confetti sitting in the bin for you.
And New Year's is right around the corner.
Or maybe that championship parade you're getting ready for. Although you're a Colts fan, that's not gonna happen for you this year, sorry.
How do you know?
Because I've seen the Colts play this
Yeah,
year.
well.
I'm an Eagles fan, it's not gonna happen for them either this year.
No. See, I tell you what, the Eagles are not out of it.
I believe in being optimistic, I just also believe in being realistic.
I don't know if this is
I
legal.
hope I'm wrong, we'll see.
You want to put a little wager on that today?
Sure, why not?
Okay, we'll talk later.
A Colts-Eagles Super Bowl.
No.
I'll go for that,
won't
why
happen.
not?
Yeah, that's, I agree. While supplies last price, the way it works is very simple. The comparable retail value is $121 and change. And I will say this, Royal makes a lot of these colors, but they make them for us.
Yep.
You know, it's easy to go to the office place and find the black one, but it's really kind of hard to find mint green or the burgundy. So I can save you a little bit of money. Your shipping and handling is nada, zip, free.
Big fan of that.
Yeah, and we'll get it to you right away. So what do you give the individual that you just absolutely are stumped on and have no idea what to get them? Well, I can tell you as somebody who has had problems with identity theft in the past, it's a nightmare to work through.
Well, if you haven't gone through it yourself, you probably know somebody who has gone through
Or sadly, or the future says you will.
It's a massive problem, unfortunately. I always think about the PC world, Dan. You go online and you're using your HP laptop. Well, don't surf the web without some kind of antivirus.
Right.
This is antivirus for real life.
For snail mail.
Yeah, for every,
Yeah, that's a
every
good way to
piece
put
of
it.
paper you
It's a
have.
very good way to put it.
If it's got personal or financial information on it, and after you're done using it, there's no point in holding on to it. What happens is a lot of us, we get those filing cabinets, they're bursting at the seams because we don't want to throw out the cable bill from 4 years ago.
Yeah.
We just save the cable bill every month for no real reason. It's not going to really help you out from 4 years ago. Or we got taxes from 20 years ago that are doing absolutely nothing except taking up space. Most of us don't want to get rid of that stuff because we're thinking, I don't know how to throw it away.
Yeah.
This is the great way to throw it away when you're pulverizing all of that information.
Fourth quarter for us, you know, this is retail, so we're always busy this time of year. But every year, after Christmas and between Christmas and New Year's, I do the grand purge because I want to be organized.
Clear it all out, right?
Clear it all out. And this is a great gift idea for somebody that you know who may be a little unorganized and could even need a little bit of help or assistance in that
A
category.
little nudge in the right direction.
Yeah, a little nudge in the right direction.
I know another little problem that's popping up lately. A lot of people are using their banking apps on their phone.
Yeah, so you
they-
write a check and
you
then
get
the
a
check
check
itself.
What do? You don't actually take the check into the bank. You take a picture of it with your smartphone and deposit the check. Well, now what do you do with the check? The check has routing number, has account number on there, has the name, address, all that information, maybe a phone number as well.
You just basically gave them the keys to your bank account.
Yeah.
When you throw that.
And this doesn't do anything. This doesn't discourage anybody whatsoever. And a lot of times the thieves, they're just looking for the easy way out.
Right.
If they see a whole pile of confetti sitting in a bag, they're not going to say, all right, let's put together a multi-thousand piece puzzle right here and see if we can get this person's identity. No, they're going to the next house.
Yeah.
They're going to the next neighborhood. They're going to the next dumpster. When you put it through a micro cut shredder, this is what all of that information is turning it into.
And
right here.
Here's what's even scarier is pick any small town in America, in the Midwest. You know, Indianapolis, where I grew up, isn't a small town, it's a good-sized city. But the dumpster divers are selling information to people overseas. So the crime could happen, you know, in Russia or somewhere in Southeast Asia, and you don't even know about it until you go to buy another car or to buy a house, or young college students are not aware that many, many future employers run credit checks on them.
Yeah,
And
that can be a determining factor.
And that's
Right.
when you find out that your information has been compromised. We've got a better price on it with free shipping and handling. The most limited is this mint color.
It's a cool color, isn't it?
We did create some
We got some fun.
multicolored
Hey,
confetti.
again, I realize that throwing away your trash isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but why not have a little bit of fun? I love that mint. I love the burgundy as well. And by the way, good luck trying to find a credit card in here. Try to dig through here and find any of that information. It's just pulverized.
This normally sells for $121.66. Our Wall Supplies last pricing very much just says this. We were able to get a better price, and we can offer that savings to you as long as I have, like the mint green, in inventory. Once it sells out, that's our most limited of all of these colors, then I can go back to Royal, but they've already told me we can't get that price again. So you have a gift that you can give, something you may want to use yourself, save you some money, and everybody loves free shipping and handling. So that's, again, burgundy.
Burgundy and the mint up
Burgundy and
top
mint.
there. Yep.
You said silver, rose, black, and navy.
There's your navy. Yep. One little safety feature built in too, Dan. I've had a couple questions of this online.
Right.
When you do open up the bin, take a look at this. I mean, Royal, again, is a company that's been around for in excess of 100 years. They have a neat little safety feature built in. As soon as you pop open the bin itself, watch this. The machine will automatically shut itself off.
Great.
So if you empty your bin and then you don't put your bin back all the way, just give it a little tap. Make sure it's in there properly. We have had a couple people say, hey, my shredder's not working properly.
The bin's just not in? Okay.
All the time we hear about this. As long as you pop that bin in there, this
Yep.
thing is ready to go. Requires no maintenance whatsoever. You plug it in, the wheels, casters are already on there for you.
And those are all metal
Yep.
gears that are chewing through this paper. And every year, it's more pieces of paper that I can put into it, and it just doesn't stop it. I'm impressed.
I love that auto feed tray too.
I do too. Load it up and walk away.
I see what you got next, by the way. Have fun with that.
You gonna help?
I'm gonna try. I got to break this down and get out of the way, but I'll
All
see if I
right.
can pop on over there.
All right, I just want to point out that this is not a boys against the girls competition.
Maybe.